Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Miss JD for our June 9th episode of our daily stock market insights. Early this morning, I was able to record a pre-open. So right now, I'm recording this around 3 in the afternoon. So this is our June 9th post-market performance. All right. So I'm going to talk about the most trending stocks. We'll talk about the index. And if you have a request, feel free to drop a comment so I can include that on my next video. But for now, go ahead and discuss the most trending ones. Okay, so if this is the video you like to watch every day, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always updated whenever I have new videos. Right? So at this point, I'd like to talk about the index. Last night I said this could just be a temporary resting phase for the index, like what happened over here. And true enough, it was validated in how the market performed today. We ended at 6,902 level with a solid 1.09 billion on foreign buying. That means foreign investors are finding our market really, really attractive. And this simply means that with the increase in the index right now, that means our stocks included in the basket are also performing really well. And at a glance, you'd notice, well, nothing has changed on my watch list though. So they're all green. Um, at the same time, let's try to check the most trending ones if a lot of them are in the green zone. All right, there you have it. It is indeed. Okay, so let's talk about ICT here. Well, first of all, before I transitioned, I'm just looking at a short-term resistance around the 7,090 area for our index. So just for your information there. There could be a continuation, but as we go higher and higher, chances are we will experience some slowdown in the price. Okay, let's talk about ICT. ICT still on a green. There you have it, but very minimal. So I think with us experiencing solid increase here, so as we go higher and higher, then for ICT we could be experiencing a slight reluctance in the price to move up some more. But I am still very bullish here for ICT. We could be experiencing some more. It's just a slow, it's a resting phase as well for ICT, but we will surely experience some more movement to the upside. Volume is still there. Do you have some foreign buying? Yes, 41 million on foreign buying. Let's check out our alley solid green, very good. So we now have a new support. This is our new support. There you have it, around the 36.88. And in the short term, let's try to check on a weekly chart how it is performing. So I'm seeing a resistance right here on the bigger picture on a weekly chart. So if you are to go back to the daily, it is right over here. See that? Of course, when we experience this price level, you would also, encounter some slowing down in the movement. So just, it's expected. Like within the week, you might be able to experience that. And if you are to ask me when are we going to reach a 41.83, I do not have that information. That can happen within a day, within a week, or sometimes within weeks. So just if you are to enter on this stock, try to get in as near as you can to the 36.88 level. That is the nearest support I'm looking at. BDO. BDO also had a breakout here. We're triggering the upper Bollinger Band. That means we might see some continuation to the upside here. And let me also, because you see this, there are points right here, but very, very near each other. So we'll do that on a weekly chart. So we have a much cleaner chart Okay, in the short term, 113 is our next resistance. Right here, 113.50, 113.52, around that level. So see, it's cleaner. It gives us almost the same view right there. But if you zoom out a little bit, the chart gets less noisy. uh, versus when you look at it on a daily chart or even on a faster time frame. So that's how you do it. You first look at it on a bigger picture using monthly, weekly, and then if you want to haggle at the best entry, haggle for the best entry, that's when you zoom into a much faster time frame. But first of all, you have to understand the overall sentiment, if it's going up, going down through the longer time frame. Now let's try to check our ASEN. ASEN has been really gaining popularity in the past few weeks. So it's also on the bullish side. This is already very bullish for me. ASEN, we might see it challenging this resistance where we're sitting at right now. It's actually a resistance level. So if we continue to move up, that's a breakout. And the next area to challenge would be around this level, your 998 area. Okay, it could be here or it could be here. Okay, so around 10 pesos. So try to get in. If the market gives us a chance and pull back or pulls back very near your MA20, that's even better. But if it continues to break out, then higher than 71, that's a breakout point. And if you do enter at that area, that maybe it will, let's say you enter right here, 8 peso, and you exit around 998, that's a 22% gain. Overall, my suggestion here is try to engage in ASIN for mid to long term. The potential is so huge for this stock. Let's check out JFC. JFC, good job after a very long time of a decline. This is now starting to show recovery. Look at that. Okay, April of 2020, there was the big decline at the start of the pandemic, and slowly we are recovering. So I'm also on the bullish side for JFC. And just take note, in the short term, all right, you are approaching a resistance area. So hopefully once we break the 208, we will see some continuation right there. We will be moving higher and higher. So remember, we at one point even reached the 300 area for JFC. So it's up to you if you want to wait for that to go back to that level or you want to take profit along the way. Let's check out BPI. BPI, okay. BPI retraced, rested for several days, and now we are again uh, right at the resistance area. This is a looks like a flag pattern, right? Look at that, an ascending triangle right there. So if it breaks out of that level, that is a bullish sign. We are going to have a continuation to the upside. So overall, look at that, it's still sideways, but very good sign is if we break out of the 85.65 level, then the next resistance to watch out for would be here. Okay, very simple, guys. My analysis is very straightforward. I am very dependent on support and resistance, and then I just marry it with my Bollinger Band, the volume, and of course the RSI. Okay, so try to also check, for instance, if we continue, let's say we continue to move higher and then we reach 88%. So take note, your RSI here at the 88 level, before it was right here. Now, if we reach 88 again and it's much lower than the previous point, then consider taking profit, because that's a sign that once we hit or triple, we hit the top, three times. It's like the reverse of double bottom, triple bottom. So if you go hit this again, and then your RSI is on a decline, that means while the price was moving higher, the sentiment is starting to die down because people feel it is starting to become more expensive. That is why your RSI is also on a decline. And then you know what's going to happen next. A retracement can happen. But when you say retracement, we really have no control over how deep it could take. It could just go drop and go back to its previous resistance and establish a support right there, or it could even go back to the 83 level, which is your MA20 line. But just take note of that. If you're already profitable and if you're only trading, okay, if you're only trading the stock or you're a position trader, then you consider taking profit. But if you're a long-term holder, then there's actually nothing to do because your outlook is on a longer time frame. So these are just noise in the background for our long-term investors. All right. So I think those are the stocks that I want to cover for now. ICT, Ali, BDO, ASIN, JFC, and BPI. Later today, I will check if I can add more to our video today. Just feel free to drop a comment so I can prioritize it. It's still a bit early, so I think I might be able to get a chance to record another one. In the meantime, thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.